Okay, so a big rumor dropped about this. This article says 15 hours ago about Final Fantasy VII Remake's supposed definitive edition. What it is, before I get into it, you all know I don't really speculate on rumors too much unless we're just kind of fan theorying about them. But the way this reads very legit. This reads like a Square Enix presser, and some of the names attached with this kind of give it some legitimacy. So shout out to Mark Erickson on Twitter, who hit me up with this. He shot me a DM about this just now, right? I just read it. I figured I had to come down here and talk to you all about it. So this article is from a 4chan user. So take it, like this article says, with a very, very big grain of salt, right? This is on Reddit, so as you can see, the article reads right here. Take this with a very huge grain of salt. Final Fantasy VII Remake Ever Crisis for PS4, PS5 to be shown tomorrow at State of Play. We did a live stream discussion about the Ever Crisis First Soldier stuff, right? And one of the popular theories we threw around in the community, I forgot who started it, if I started it or if one of you all started it, but we were like, what if Ever Crisis is the name of the definitive edition? This looks like that could be what this is. So take this with a very huge grain of salt. A 4chan user posted the supposed press release of the upgraded version of Final Fantasy VII Remake called Ever Crisis. This is the alleged press release statement. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is the definitive edition of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. With additional features and stunning visual enhancements, the award-winning video game takes full advantage of the powerful new console. The additions include Performance Mode, which targets 60 frames per second with 1440p render resolution and 4K output, or Graphics Mode at 30 frames per second with ray tracing at 1440 render resolution and 4K output. Okay, that's a PlayStation 5. I was going to say, I don't think you could do that on PS4. That's a PS5 exclusive, okay, apparently. Full DualSense support, PS5 exclusive, of course. 2 brand new chapters, Chapter 8.5, all dressed up, and a mysterious Chapter 19. Okay, I'll come back to that in a second. A new boss battle, various new arena battles, and a boss select mode. That's cool. Materia quick change, so materia loadouts. Might be getting that. A photo mode, and a new set of trophies. Okay, alright, so... Alright, Final Fantasy VII Remake Ever Crisis. No, it just says Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Hang on. Yes, they took the remake off of it. What I tell you all about if this is true, this may be total bullshit, but if this turns out to be true, what did I tell you all about marketing? Eventually y'all are going to start listening to me. Eventually you all will start listening to me if this is true. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis will launch globally on April 10th, 2021 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. It can be purchased for $59.99. Pre-order now to receive the exclusive in-game weapon Butterfly Edge for Cloud Strife. Another anonymous poster replied with, that coincides with what I've heard. Okay, so that doesn't matter. You've got Jeff Grubb, who is he's reputable, and ex-senior Game Informer Imran Khan has heard similar things about the press release, probably thinking that it could be legit. Alright, if this turns out to be legit, they drop Remake off of the front of it. Okay, so the headline says Final Fantasy VII Remake Ever Crisis to be shown at State of Play. That was from the poster, right? If you go back here and look at this, that's from the poster right up here. This is from the person who posted it. This is a copy and paste, apparently, of the press release. This is why I think this might be legit, because they didn't retype Final Fantasy VII Remake Ever Crisis. It's just Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, right? What did I tell you all about marketing? This is why I think it could be legit. Because I speculated, I said in a video when Kitase and other guys, Toriyama, were coming on and they were saying stuff like the continued world of Final Fantasy VII, they weren't saying remake anymore. And a lot of you all were like, oh, I'm sure it's nothing. It's a big nothing burger. There's nothing to it. There's no smoke to this fire. Y'all need to figure it out, right? I've worked in marketing for years. I've worked in multimedia marketing for years. It's when your executives put out a press release, even a small little blurb on Twitter that's about your product, and they start mentioning the titles of things in certain ways, that matters. That matters. So I think this could be legit. I think you all know I will call bullshit on a rumor, right? If I think it's bullshit, I will call bullshit. I think this could be legit. I think this might be legit. I didn't think we would see anything related to this until like April or May, right? If there was going to be like a Game of the Year, Definitive Edition, whatever, you know, I didn't think we'd see anything until April or May. This looks legit. I think we might see something today. I'm hyped. I'm hyped because I want to see if this is real, what they show in the trailer for it. Butterfly Edge, really? What Butterfly Edge? What's that gonna look like, man? And they just, you know, that just seems too random, right? That seems too random. Okay, so the two things I'm really excited about: Mysterious Chapter 19 and a new boss battle, right? Mysterious Chapter 19 and a new boss battle. I don't have any speculation on what that could be right now. I'm just excited for it. I'm just hyped for that because it could be any number of things. It could be someone you encounter in the wasteland. It could be the Tale of Nibelheim. Because the chapters are not small in Remake. The chapters take you 2 or 3 hours on first playthrough, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours on first playthrough for a chapter to do everything you need, to get everything you want. It doesn't say anything about an extended level cap or anything like that. Chapter 19 could be the Nibelheim incident. Chapter 19 could be Nibelheim. What do you all think about that? Man, I am so high. I'm going to see y'all in 2 hours. We're going to live stream this on my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you know when I'm going live. I'll be going live at 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to watch this beast. We're going to watch this bad boy. We're going to get into it. I'm trying not to get too hyped because this could be bullshit, right? This could just be not real and some just like BS post. But I have a strong feeling there's something to this. I really do. We could be getting trolled. We could absolutely be getting trolled, and it could be just false hype again, right? It could be just like another letdown, but it won't be because Square let us. It'll be because like somebody started a rumor. But this is worded like, I mean, anybody could make this. Anybody could word this up, type it up, right? But the copy looks very business. It looks very much like a video game, like press release. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Keep rocking. I'll see you in about 2.5 hours from now. So y'all take it easy. I will see you all then. I'm hyped. Chapter 19, new boss. What? Chapter 19.